Hello and welcome to Cass County Community Living Confidentiality Training. In a world filled with information, it is critical that we protect our individual's right to privacy and confidentiality. That'll be our focus of this training today. Individuals' personal information and records. Information and records compiled, obtained, prepared, or maintained by the agency in the course of providing services to our individuals, whether it's on paper or electronic format, all records are considered confidential. It is every employee's responsibility to ensure our individual's right to confidentiality is safeguarded. Under absolutely no circumstances is any employee or volunteer permitted to release information concerning any individual to any person, agency, or organization without express authorization. Any employee who violates this policy is subject to immediate termination and/or fines and penalties as specified under HIPAA. All records must be stored in such a manner so as to properly safeguard their confidentiality. All electronic records must be on a computer with an auto logout feature, also password protected, to ensure that we are safeguarding the information. Paper records that are maintained must be kept in a private location without public access, such as a med room or a locked med cabinet. There are 12 months of paper records which will be maintained within the individual's home. Annually, records kept in the home will be purged and stored in a secure agency archive room located at the office. 13 months of electronic records will be available in each home through agency-accessed computers. Working in the homes and confidentiality. PHI is the acronym for Protected Health Information. When speaking with staff, guardians, and individuals, remember verbal communication at PHI must be done in a private manner in an area in which it cannot be overheard by housemates or guests. When completing your shift changeover and reporting to oncoming staff, or communicating during your shift PHI with coworkers, be sure to pick a private place in the home to speak. PHI should never be overheard by guests or housemates. Remember, keep private information private. Don't let your world go up in flames. Keep private information private. Confidentiality violations are a serious business. It could lead to termination of employment, legal action, huge fines, even jail time and imprisonment. Individuals' money books and checkbooks. These items also contain confidential information and should be maintained and kept in a secure location out of any area with public access that a guest in the home or a housemate may have access. Individuals' confidential information. In the normal course of doing business while providing care for our individuals, we receive records containing sensitive data and information, or protected health information. This information and its release is regulated under the laws of HIPAA. Confidential records such as lab results, physician's orders for care, treatment, medical, test results, immunization records, medication orders, psychiatric records, and much, much more, all of which are protected and confidential under HIPAA. It is critical for our agency to ensure all of these records are kept confidential, whether they are electronic, paper, written, or verbally communicated. Keep records secured and be aware of your surroundings whenever you are speaking about PHI. Record reviews and confidentiality. Individuals and their guardians may review their own individual's records upon request when desired. Identification must be presented for verification, as well as a copy of the current guardianship order must be reviewed and verified. The review of records should take place in an area that provides privacy from housemates and guests. However, it must be under the supervision of an agency representative, such as the director, associate director, QMP, or med coordinator. These documents are the property of the agency. The agency would certainly be willing to provide copies to the individual and/or their guardian upon the completion of a HIPAA-compliant authorization that specifically defines what information is to be released, the purpose of the release, and to whom the information is being released to. Official state reviews. There are state agencies that have authorization to review confidential records for verification of agency compliance with state and federal regulations. These reviews do not require a signed HIPAA-compliant authorization. Before the state-authorized reviewers may access the confidential records, their identification and official capacity must be verified. All state employees must have a state agency-issued ID, including their title and authority. Whenever a state-authorized reviewer requests to review confidential records, agency management should be notified immediately. A member of management will verify their identification and their authority, and then provide access to the records. Properly identified and verified state reviewers will be allowed unrestricted access to any and all records requested. Management will simply ensure that confidentiality standards are met prior to allowing access. Some of the most common state reviewers might include the service coordinators for our individuals, the Kansas City Regional Office QERNs, the Kansas City Regional Office PR team, licensure and certification, and MMAC, which is our auditors from Medicaid. Discarding confidential information for our individuals. From time to time, we are asked to or required to discard confidential information for or relating to our individuals. Mail with any identifying information regarding our individuals should be shred prior to discarding. Medication bottles and medication bubble packs must be completely blacked out with a large black Sharpie marker before being discarded. It is our responsibility to ensure confidential information is securely discarded for our individuals. If the individual's home does not have a shredder, we have shredders here in the office, as well as secured shred bins that you are welcome to use at any time for our individuals. In this world filled with identity theft, with people using other people's confidential information for unlawful purposes, protecting our individuals' information and right to confidentiality is absolutely critical. If you have any additional questions regarding confidentiality for the agency or the individuals, please see your agency director. The director is designated as the privacy officer for the agency. Thank you so much for listening. Now please return to the agency website and complete the confidentiality training quiz. Have a great day.